Today I'm on Amazon. My mission is I'm gonna find the absolute cheapest possible handpan I can find. So let's see what there is, because I'm sure like a lot of you, if you're looking at learning the handpan, you're starting on Amazon and you're searching and there's loads on there and it can get a little bit confusing. I'm gonna save you the drama and I'm gonna do it for you, and then I'm gonna find one and I'm gonna buy it. First thing, you type in handpan, and the first thing that comes up are tongue drums. That's not a handpan, just so you know. A tongue drum is its own different instrument. So let's have a little look. Handpan. I've been very generic. I've just literally typed in handpan. So handpan drum for beginner, steel drums, 19 tone, but the O's got 2 dots on top of it. Like, where is that from? Is that some Eastern European thing? 18 Zoll. So they're all looking pretty similar so far. We've got some sponsored ones, consistent theme, the odd tongue drum that's chucked in here every now and again. Well, that's a nice shiny gold one. Although I'm colorblind, by the way, so if I'm saying the wrong colors, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm genuinely just colorblind. What I would be looking for, like as a newbie, as a beginner, is for a start, buy a handpan, not a tongue drum. Like, you'd be pretty disappointed thinking you're getting a handpan and it's not a handpan. I'd be looking to buy one that is in the key of D and the scale is chord. D chord. Sometimes it's called D minor. Some people call it that because it's a minor scale. Because there's some that are popping up here that says G major. So this is one thing to you have to really double check that it's actually a D chord. And the reason I'm saying that, it's not to say that that's wrong if you buy that one, but it's just if you're learning, most of the tutorials, majority are going to be in D chord. So you get your handpan, if you get it and it's in G, it's not going to sound the same. All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to search the cheapest. Right. So how do I do that? Bonnie, going to need to get my beautiful assistant to come here. Technical support in.
Popular.
I'm like one of those old people that doesn't know how to use a phone.
Actually, this is
Which button do I press? Hair. Make a wish.
How long are you scrolling for?
So yeah, I just had a quick search as well, and I wanted to get the cheapest one on the screen, and it just showed me everything but a handpan. It was giving me like the sticks, and anyway, don't bother doing that. Right, we've got a handpan here, 203, but I want one that is in D chord, so let's keep searching. Okay, there's one here that is $203. Oh, you can get it in deep gold. Okay, let's have a little look. It's got a picture of a guy. So there's a picture of a dude playing the handpan, and it says the tambourine is not just a musical instrument. It's like a soul teacher leading you to the depths of your soul. Why are you telling me about a tambourine? I'm looking at handpans, dude. Okay, and I'm a bit confused because I thought it was in G, but on the example it's showing that the dominant note is D, so I'm going to assume it's D. Okay, and it's made with nitrogen steel material and process. Anybody know what that means? Really? So handpans most of the time are made with like stainless steel. Some of them are nitrid steel, some of them are ember steel. Nitrogen, this one's made with nitrogen steel material and process. So it's showing that it goes through a calibration, through a professional mixer. What was he like? Professional like maker. 10,000 knocks. So apparently it has 10,000 knocks. But let's have a little look, see if we can see any more information.
Do you think they record the number of knocks?
Apparently so. 10,000 seems to be the optimum number. So if your handpan hasn't had 10,000 knocks, it's not a real handpan. Designed for your convenience, this handpan measuring a compact 18 inches, and it's a testament to our commitment to your musical convenience. Its lightweight and portable nature allows you to carry your music with you anytime, anywhere, making it a perfect choice for mini music gear enthusiastic. But I'm not a mini music gear enthusiast. What if you're not? It looks like I'm the guy that's made this company. I'm like, ChatGPT, can you write the blurb? I've just made a handpan, just put all the keywords in to make it sound good. All the different notes, that's basically what it sounds like it's done. I don't think they even know what they're talking about on this ad by the looks of it. Exquisite craftsmanship. We employ the latest thermal nitriding technology, subjecting each handpan to 5 heat treatments to enhance. Okay, so there's a lot of information on there. You're probably not going to read it, or you'll read it and it will make no sense to you at all. So they've got a good shell spiel going on. Let's see if there's anything else. All right, is there a sound sample anywhere on here? Can I hear it? Let's have a little look. Complete accessory kit. Start your musical journey now. Look. All right, so look. as a beginner, I'm looking at this and it looks like it's okay. I don't know for sure whether it's in the key I want. It's not very clear on that one. Okay, I'm going to keep that one as a maybe because I ideally do want to look for a D. D curd. Okay, that's too much. That's $459. So this is $280. Okay, so this one says D minor, $280. Each sound zone of handpan dishes is hand-hammered and the uneven surface is the holding attribute of excellent handpan pots. Right, I think they have a whole different terminology for this. That's fine. Stainless steel, colour gold, product specifications, 5 kilograms. That is about average for a handpan, so that's fair enough. 10 notes, 22 inches, 432 hertz. So what you'll see as well sometimes is it has either 432 hertz or 440. Very quick. 440 hertz is the frequency which most music and most musical instruments are tuned to. It's like a consistent frequency that was created in 1939 so that all global orchestras could work and kind of play together. It would be very seamless and easy. 432 hertz is known to be more of a healing frequency, more in line with the natural rhythm of the body. So people tend to have 432 hertz if they want more healing benefits. So that's what they're showing there. So anyway, let's do it. I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to overthink it. Looks fine.
My opinion?
Oh, before I do that, Bonnie, can I get your opinion on this handpan? Just to see what you reckon.
My first thing is it's not the cheapest.
Okay, that's a fair point, but the cheapest one was in G. So I want to buy one that...
Was it definitely in G?
Yeah.
Or was it in a D?
No, it said G.
But didn't it have
minor.
D as the din?
I don't want to take that gamble.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yes. You can put in the comments below if you're like, oh, hold on, there's a con. You said cheapest. It's actually not the cheapest. It's slightly more expensive by, what, $30 Australian. So a little bit more, but I want to buy a handpan that it's very cheap, that will give me a representation that I can then compare to other handpans that I've already got that are in the same key and scale so that we can actually hear the difference.
Yeah, fair.
Makes
yeah,
sense?
Yeah.
I've sold it to her. All right. So what do you reckon?
Give me a look-see.
There's 4 left apparently. Don't be fooled by all this sort of sales marketing jargon as well, saying it's 4 left. They've probably got about 1,000 sitting on a shelf. Symbol explanation.
I quite like the colour. I like the rope rim.
The rope rim.
It's quite cool.
I like the rope rim. I like the rope rim.
The rope rim.
Okay, here we go. There we go. Estimated delivery is going to be 23rd of February, so not that far away. Let's see what it sounds like when we get it. Okay, so it's been 5 days and the handpan is already here. It was literally waiting for me outside my apartment. So I'm going to unbox it now and we're going to give it a go and see what it's like. So it's been packed pretty well. So what have we got? So there we go. We've already got a little package. So what have we got inside the package? Let's have a look to start with. So we've got a nice little brochure that, okay, that's pretty good. It gives you a little bit of information about what's included, how to test the tone, attention, gives you a little example of the notes. So you can have a quick look on that. So that's pretty cool. And a little message from the company, wishing me a nice day. So that's pretty cool. All right. It also comes with a microfiber cloth, which is good. That's very handy to clean with. Some numbers and stickers, which is also very, very handy, especially if you're a beginner, because you can stick those numbers. So you can look at the pattern, the picture on the manual there, or the, the brochure, and you can stick it on the handpan so that you know what to do and where to hit. And some sticks, if you want to use sticks, but I prefer not to. All right. It also comes with a little stool, which is cool. So that's going to be to put the handpan on. If I can bloody open it, there we go. It's just a bit of Velcro. Okay, well packaged. And here we go. It comes in a case. Well, I'm going to move that part of the box out of the way. It's a little carry case. So let's open it up and see what we've got. Voila. Actually looks pretty nice, to be fair, doesn't it? Look at that. Pretty cool. But let's see how it actually sounds. To be fair, it's actually better than I was expecting. It's obviously not at the same standard as like a high quality one, like a full premium handmade one, but what did I spend on this? I spent like 280 Australian dollars, I think. If I'm incorrect, because I've already forgotten because it was 5 days ago, I'll put the actual price there. But for that price, if you're a beginner, so far, my verdict is relatively positive. But I'm gonna play it for a couple more days and the video is gonna continue, so stay tuned. In my final analysis of this handpan, so what are some of the pros of this handpan? So the pros being, it's cheap for a handpan, like it's super cheap for a handpan. And if you're someone that is wanting to test the waters a little bit, like you've seen people playing the handpan and you're like, I want to do that, but I don't want to spend thousands of dollars, then to be fair, since buying this one, my opinion has changed a little bit. I was very anti-cheap handpans, if I'm honest, before, and I kind of went into doing this video thinking that I already knew that I wasn't going to like it, and it's going to be like, nah, cheap handpans are a waste of time. But if you are very, very low on budget and you're just testing the waters and you bought one like this, mate, I think this is a good idea because it's going to give you a little bit of a feel of what it's like playing the handpan. Now, I don't know how long this handpan is going to last because obviously it's going to be made from cheaper material. So that's one thing. When it does go out of tune, which it inevitably likely will because it is much cheaper, so it wouldn't have been hand tuned, then you're going to have to figure out whether there's a tuner that can actually tune this handpan. So some handpans can't be retuned depending on the quality. That's what I've been advised by some handpan tuners anyway. But as a short-term option, if you're low on budget, this is a good idea because it's going to allow you to at least figure out whether you want to continue the handpan. But if longer term you think, all right, I do definitely want to play the handpan, I want to likely do recording with it, I want to play gigs, and it's something I want to take a bit more seriously, this won't be the right one for you. Because it's like anything, isn't it? You pay a bit more money, you're going to get much better quality. And as I already demonstrated there, you can get a lot more out of a higher quality handpan in terms of the overall sound, the experience. They're easier to play because you don't have to hit it as hard and there's more resonance from it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found this useful. I've got my very own cheap handpan now that I can play around with, and who knows, I might do a follow-up video, maybe even 6 months later, to see how it's performing and how it's getting on after being used for about 6 months or so. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. What has your experience been with buying a cheap handpan? Have you had the same luck as me? Because I've seen so many videos and spoken to many people that have bought cheap handpans that they don't even arrive in tune. So it could just be one of those things that it is luck of the draw. I could have just got one that was from a good batch. So who knows? So don't take this as gospel that if you buy a cheap handpan it will sound fine, because it may not. That is also the risk. But if after thinking this you decide that you just want to go and buy a better handpan, as I said, feel free to check out www.onehumanrhythm.com. We make high quality premium handpans that are custom made for you as well. They're not just sitting on a shelf. So check that out on the website. Send me a message. I'll happily help and guide you to help you make the right choice as well and buy the handpan that you want. Otherwise, stay tuned as well, because the Handpan Goddess has done the same thing but with Temu. She's bought Temu's cheapest handpan and she's made a video guiding you through that. So I'll link that in my pinned comment so that you can check that one out as well and see what Temu's got to offer. Until next time, thanks for watching. See you next time.